What if I told you that you didn't have to wait for the Halo Combat Evolved remake? The XAM campaign is here and it adds all new weapons, vehicles, cool effects, and even horrifying new enemies. The XAM campaign introduces over 50 new real-world weapons and 2 new throwable weapons to the Halo CE sandbox, alongside reworked versions of weapons that you will already be familiar with. The mod even adds in the Half-Life 2 pulse rifle and the Battlefield 4 railgun. Okay, our first target. Oh my god. Alongside the new additions, XAM also adds new effects such as muzzle flashes, bullet contrails, glowing weapon barrels, and even reworked explosion effects. But what makes this mod stand out from the crowd is the horrors of the excessive amounts of gore. The weapons in this mod have an ultra-realistic feel to them with their devastating effects on enemies, ripping arms, legs, and heads off with ease. I would say this mod has the best gore and dismemberment system I've ever seen in a Halo mod. The gore system in this mod allows you to shoot limbs off of enemies whilst they're either dead or alive. He's fighting with no head. Huh? How does that happen? XAM doesn't just stop at weapons and gore, it completely changes Halo's vehicles as well. Classic vehicles like the Ghost and the Wraith have been revamped in the coolest way possible. The Ghost now has a faster fire rate with new highly detailed visual effects, while the Wraith can finally be piloted by the player, complete with plasma turrets inspired by the Halo 2 Wraith, and it also has its own new effects. The Spirit dropship and the turret on the dropship can now be destroyed by the player, similar to Halo Reach. But it doesn't just end there. The XAM campaign also adds some really cool new vehicles into the mix. There is a brand new blue variant of the Banshee. Content like the jet ski and the Jeep are also included. This mod even adds in a flyable AH-1Z Viper attack helicopter, and it is equipped with a chain gun and missiles, so you can mow down enemies in an even more brutal fashion than before. This is so cool. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Shit, I need to be careful. I really need to be careful. Look at my health. Oh, my life. And now for my favourite addition that XAM has to offer, the enemies. The XAM campaign has some strange additions. The Vortigaunt from Half-Life 1 are now a part of the Covenant. On the other hand, the mod adds horrifying new flood forms, such as flood-infected grunts, previously seen in Halo Wars 1 all the way back in 2009. The flood-infected grunt now acts as another variant of the flood carrier form. That's fucking horrifying, look at him. The noises he's making. Oh man. Another thing you may notice about the regular flood combat forms is their design. Their regular green/grey colour has been swapped out for either a purple hue or a red fleshy hue, depending on the species. Flood combat forms can no longer carry weapons, making them feel more like zombies, and I can tell you now the desired effect was definitely achieved with the hyper-aggressive melee action the Flood now have to offer, alongside their new creepy sound effects. Arguably the creepiest, most horrifying addition to this mod is the Stalker from Dead Space. The Stalker only appears once in the campaign, but it leaves an impression on the player like nothing that has ever been seen in a Halo campaign before. You first spot the Stalker just before the introduction of the Flood on 343 Guilty Spark. After meeting the Flood, when you walk into the power room, the door locks behind you. The room is painted with blood, bodies scattered all around. Suddenly, the terrifying creature drops from the ceiling with a shriek and it starts charging at you. Oh, fuck. Come on then, you piece of shit. Go get some Spaz 12, mate. Ah, is that all you got? Can't do nothing to me. After numerous shells, the Stalker was finally defeated, but the encounter left me paranoid, expecting to meet another one of those creatures later on in the mission. This was truly a terrifying experience that only enhances the horror factor of 343 Guilty Spark. Overall, I think this mod is amazing, and remember, this is only a work in progress. I've got no doubt that the finished product will be even more insane than what we have now. A huge credit goes out to Tropical Thunder 98 and all of the individuals who worked on bringing this brilliant mod to life. Of course, if you do want to play this mod for yourself, the link is down in the description. And now with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.